Without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you the director and executive producer of this wonderful film, Mr. Sean Jasmins.
Hey everybody. Listen, I want to sincerely thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight to help us celebrate the life of Mel Brown. Mel Brown was a gifted musician who toured and recorded with many of the top musical artists of our time. And Mel could have chose to settle anywhere in the world, but he chose to settle in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. And I think that's pretty cool. And that decision to do that changed our community. His presence led to the birth and growth of the Kitchener Blues Festival, that's grown to become one of the largest free blue festivals in Canada that draws well over 100,000 people to our community every year. I'd also like to thank some people here that helped me make this film. First, I'd like to thank the lovely Miss Angel Brown. For those that don't know, Miss Angel was Mel's wife. And she graciously supported this project from the very beginning. And she also narrated the film and did a great job. So let's give a round of applause for Miss Angel Brown. You did great. Also need to thank Danny Bailey, the guy with the camera here. He's a gifted photographer and camera person, and he helped shoot some of the interviews that you're about to see. And he also photographed some of Mel's guitars, and you'll see some of that photography in the credits. So thanks, Danny.
You're welcome.
And this gentleman on the end, my friend Robert Ring. He was the editor for the film. Over the past year, every Wednesday night, Rob and I previewed footage and edited this film in my basement on his laptop. So really, this is a true indie film in every sense of the word. So thanks for all your help, Rob. And I've got to thank my co-producer, Phillip Bast, my partner in crime on this project.
Big crime.
It really wouldn't have happened without his help and support. So thanks, Phil, and I want to let him say a few words. So here.
Thanks, Sean. I should say a few thank yous as well. First of all, to the Waterloo Region Arts Fund for a modest grant. This was done on a shoestring budget. It's a labor of love, and but they did put in a little cash that helped, and that was great. Andrew Galloway, Electrify Records, who produced, I think, the last five albums of Mel, and distributes them, and he graciously gave us permission to use Mel's music in it. To all of the musicians who were involved and who we interviewed, thank you so much. It was just so wonderful talking to you. This project, as Sean says, has been a while in the making. Like I'm sure everyone in this room, I feel so blessed to have been able to get to know Mel Brown and to have his presence in the community, just what has meant for us. And my background is print journalism. I was formerly arts editor of the Record, but when I left, I retired and morphed into video journalism. I picked up a camera and started celebrating the arts that way. And I think many of you in this room will remember March 20th, 2009, the day that Mel was supposed to be opening for Mavis Staples, and unfortunately we lost Mel that day. And it was just one of the most emotion-packed events that I've ever experienced. And I just happened to be there and able to talk to Mavis Staples and to various musicians. Scotty, I remember chatting with you, and I just felt like, this is the right thing. I'm in the right place at the right time, and this is history, and this is a legacy in our community. And at that point, I knew there's a documentary here somewhere that we got to get out, but it was 2012. Sean nominated Mel Brown for the Waterloo County Hall of Fame, and we started talking about that process, and that's when we sat down and said, hey, let's do the documentary and let's make it happen. So that's how it all came about. I also have to give a shout out to Glenn Smith, who brought Mel Brown here to be the had that not happened, we wouldn't have a story to be telling, I don't think, tonight. And then finally, to Mel Brown. Got to thank Mel Brown, a man of few words and a I'm correct, Miss Angel, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I bet he would say, we've had too many words already, let's get on with the show.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you, we're gonna roll this and we're going over to the jazz room afterwards.